Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video, which is going to be another few days in the life. I have a few things planned. I'm in my closet right now. Why am I in my closet? Because my kids are nosy. Specifically, my youngest daughter, who I'm taking her out today. We're going to have like a little mommy-daughter day. So for those of you that are new here, I have 2 teen girls and I have a almost 7-month-old baby. And while a lot of my attention is focused on my baby and just running my household and all the good things, I still like to make time to spend with both of my daughters, take them out to eat something, just me and them, individually, both of my girls together. You get the gist. So today is my little one's turn for us to go out and have a little bit of a date day. I am in my closet because I don't want her to hear me, because part of this is a surprise for her. So my daughter asked me for a little nose piercing, and I was like, I'll talk to your father about it and I'll let you know. Now, we did let my older one get her septum pierced when she was 15 or so. Now, I will preface this by saying that both of my daughters are incredibly well-behaved girls. They really don't give us any kind of trouble. They're very helpful at home. They do their chores. If I ask them to help me with anything extra, they're always willing to. They're just really, really good kids. They get really good grades. And piercings are something to me that aren't that big of a deal, obviously within reason, depending what the piercing is. Now, if she was asking me to get her tatas pierced, that'd be something different. But it's a nose piercing. I don't find this to be anything like scandalous or provocative or anything. So it's not that big of a deal for me. A lot of parents see it a little bit differently. And that's okay. Everybody parents differently. She has no idea, but she mentioned this about a month ago. And today's the day I'm gonna take her. I might also stop at Target and Trader Joe's because my dogs they're running out of treats and they love these specific treats from Trader Joe's. So I might stop there. And then I might take her out to eat somewhere. I'm not sure. There is this buffet that opened up that I saw online. So maybe I'll do that. For everyone in my inner circle that knows, my youngest one knows that she is a bottomless pit. She has always been a bottomless pit. She has a metabolism of the gods. She loves to eat. So food is definitely on the plan for today. Where are we going exactly? I'm not sure, but she's waiting for me. So let me stop yapping. Let's get on the road and let's surprise her together. All right, ma'am. We're at our first stop. Where are we?
I don't know. Tattoo, piercing?
Uh-huh. And what are we here to do?
A spa?
Take a guess. No, we're not going to the spa. That would be nice though. We're right in front of it.
Are we getting a piercing for me?
You're getting a piercing. I'm not.
What piercing am I getting?
Your nose.
Oh.
I
thought you forgot about it.
No. Do you still want to get it pierced?
Yeah. I'm scared, but yeah.
So much pain in your feet. No, I'm joking. All right. Let's go get her ear pierced. Let's go get her nose pierced.
No shame in that game.
Yeah, that was not bad.
You good?
I know, right?
It's cute.
Cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, slay.
I got rice lo mein, like shrimp, broccoli, and crab ragoon.
I don't know what I got.
You got a lot.
Whatever.
You got a little bit of everything.
Mushrooms?
Oh, I did get mushrooms.
I love the mushrooms.
Sushi?
And rice and chicken. Snacks Pringle.
Looks good. Bon apple titties. I don't know what these are. Chocolate, coffee, and a little donut.
We can split this.
Nah, I'm good. I'm like super full.
Can I try a donut?
All right, so I am back from eating at the buffet with my girls. I feel disgusting. It was good. The girls really liked it. Ah, that's fine. I'll wait. There's a lash on the dishwasher. Lash cluster. So let me show you what I got super quickly from Trader Joe's so that I can put all of this stuff away. I got a bag of arugula and a bag of kale. I think this is already, triple wash and ready to use because I'm a little bit lazy right now and I didn't want to buy the one that I had to wash and cut up and all that. And we've been going through quite a lot of kale and arugula because I've been making like tuna pasta salads or chicken pasta salads, and I like to bulk it up with these two things. I also picked up some tomatoes and like cherry tomatoes and peppers that I also use in these pasta salads. The reason I went there were for these dog treats. These are my favorite, these are my dog's favorite dog treats, and they're the beef recipe rolls. That's a weird name. They're the beef recipe rolls. They love this, so I got 2 bags of this for them. I don't eat this often, but I like to have it on hand for the days that I have a craving. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try, but I picked this up. And then my daughter picked up these little mini chicken tacos from Trader Joe's. These are her favorite, so she got this. And I picked up some of the chicken pot stickers to do like that viral Trader Joe's dumpling recipe. My little one's boyfriend is coming over tomorrow and he's really excited to try this. So I picked a few bags of this. And then along with that, I also picked up some soyaki because I don't think I have any. If you hear that squeaking, that's my dog. I'm sorry, I can't control her. Oh, look, babe. I got these for you. Protein bars. Remember, we had these before, but I picked up 2 protein bars. This is from the company Bear Bells, and this is the cookies and cream one, and then they had a new one. It's a chocolate dough. To go along with that dumpling recipe, I picked up some coconut milk. I have 4 bags of dumpling. I don't know how much these kids are gonna eat, but I'm prepared to overfeed rather underfeed. So I got quite a bit of dumplings and the stuff to make the dumplings. I picked up some more ranch seasoning because I've been using this a lot in those like tuna and chicken pasta salads, especially the chicken one. Picked up some avocados so that we can eat, and my baby likes to eat these in those little like mesh teeter things. So I picked up avocados. My daughter picked up, I think she took it to her room, but she picked up the like Takis, Trader Joe Taki dupe. And then I saw this and I got a few. I got one. This one is like halfway done. I don't buy these because they're my absolute favorite. But I was like, you know what? I'll grab them and we're gonna try to practice self-control. So I'm gonna actually put these away in the freezer. And if they're out of sight, they're kind of out of mind. Sometimes I do forget that I even have sweet treats, and then when I stumble upon them, I'm like, oh my God, this is actually like a treat, and then I'll have some. So I'm gonna put these in my back freezer, my deep freezer, and this one will stay with me so that I can eat some throughout this week. But these are my absolute favorite. The chocolate covered gummies are so good. Sprouts has really good chocolate covered gummies as well, but I think Trader Joe's is my favorite. And yeah, I think that is everything that I picked up. We didn't get a chance to go to Target because my youngest daughter was getting super hungry. And when she gets hungry, she gets hangry and cranky, and bad things happen. So
that's very dangerous.
I picked up my oldest daughter. We went to go eat, as you guys saw. And yeah, that is everything that I have for right now. So I think I'm gonna just relax. I'm gonna take over watching the baby and hang out with my baby for a little bit. And I will come back when I have something else going on. Hey guys. Just came from spending a few minutes outside with my husband and my baby. I'm making us breakfast now, but I came in to brush my teeth and put on some of my lip mask. This one right here, it is amazing if you're looking for a clean brand. It's the Dionys Goat Butter Lip Mask. But I'm tired, guys. We had a pretty rough night last night. He was just really fussy, and at one point he spit up, which he hasn't done in a while, and he spit up quite a bit all over me. So I had to get up, change my shirt, because the other one was just full of spit up. It was just a day, or a night, or a day and a night, whatever. It was a lot. So I'm making breakfast. Let me show you guys. And yeah, it is, I just need to, I need coffee. Let's go get coffee. I don't know where I last left off. I think it was showing you guys a breakfast. So I had a piece of sourdough toast, 2 bacons, a little extra crispy. I set one aside for my dogs. Every time I make bacon for me, and then I make one and I give it to my dogs because they're spoiled. This will normally hold me over until dinner time. That kind of schedule works a little bit better for me. I do have a slower digestive system. Like it has, I've done testing. It's not gastroparesis, but it is slower. So having meals and then waiting a few hours for my next meal usually works best for me. What I need to stop doing is drinking coffee on an empty stomach. I need to grab my baby. He is, hold on. Okay, baby. Okay, where's your bubble? Okay, I am back. It has been a day, guys. So I ended up picking up my mom. She's giving my dogs a bath because they have their annual coming up on Saturday. My baby is close to his nap time, so I'm rocking him right now and then putting him to sleep. And honestly, this is one of those moments where I am so grateful that I was given the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom because I'm really overwhelmed right now and overstimulated, and I can just take a break, put my baby to sleep, do a little contact nap, and watch my YouTube videos, you know, while I put him to sleep. And I can give myself a second to kind of calm down. Are you done getting a bath? Oh, you slipping? You slipping and sliding? So yeah, it is a pretty busy day here at the Moore household. My daughter's youngest boyfriend, I think I mentioned that before, he's gonna come over and I'm gonna do like that Trader Joe's dumpling thing. So I'll show you guys that. But I have a little bit of time before he gets here, so I can kind of decompress a little bit. And just chill out. So that's what I'm gonna do now, put my baby to sleep. I will show you guys dinner, and I'm trying to, you guys let me know if you like these style of vlogs, just like days in the life, seeing what a stay-at-home mom's life is like. I love these kind of videos, but you guys let me know if you like this kind of stuff, because I'm trying to pick up the camera more and just film like my regular day-to-day life, you know what I mean? So let me get this baby to sleep and I will come back to you guys in a little bit. It is still crazy chaotic. It's such a busy day today, but in a good way, if that makes sense. I have my microphone on because my mom is giving my son his bottle and they have the little cartoons going on in the background. So hopefully you can still hear me well with this. I'm gonna make the food and get that out of the way now, so that way the kids can eat whenever they're hungry. I did make a shrimp ceviche for my husband and my mom with some white rice. I think I have a shorts on how to make ceviche, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I have it in a YouTube video, but I do have a shorts and I'll link it down below. It's super simple. It's not the authentic way to make ceviche, but it's very, very tasty. So I'm gonna show you everything that I have here. Normally I do these videos, I record and just put music over it, which I enjoy doing that, but I think I'm going to talk through this one today, and you guys let me know which style you prefer better. But let me show you what you're going to need. So I'm making a double batch because I figured, one, the kids can eat as much as they want. I can send my daughter's boyfriend home with some food, and I can always pack some up for leftovers. So I have two of these Pyrex baking dishes. The smaller one that I have has an actual little like plastic lid or to put on top of it. So any of the leftovers, I'm gonna put it in that tray so I can put the lid on it, pop it in the fridge, and call it good. So I'm gonna use those two, and I'm gonna preheat my oven right now to 350. I honestly can't remember if it's 350 or 375, but either one will work. ¿Se comió toda la comida? No. Malamañoso. Mira lo cachete. I'm just staring at my son. He's just such a cutie. Anyway, so what you're gonna need for this recipe, obviously the dumplings, that is the main part. All of this is from Trader Joe's, but I got the chicken, I don't know if it's gyoza. Is that pronouncing it right? I have to look that up, but it is the chicken pot stickers. This is what they look like. I have 4 bags, so per recipe, I normally do 2 bags, so I'm doubling it up. If you hear that in the background, if you hear noises in the background, that's just my mom playing with my baby. So yeah, I'm gonna double it up. So each of these baking dishes gets 2 bags of pot stickers. I also have organic coconut milk. I think the last time or one of the times I did it before, I used reduced fat. I do not recommend. Use the full fat coconut milk. So 1 for each baking dish. It also calls for 3 tablespoons of soyaki. This is very salty, and I think I did 4 tablespoons or 5 at one point. It was a little bit too salty, and you can always add more later on. So I would say stick with the 3 tablespoons and then adjust afterwards. Once everything is cooked, you can mix it, taste the sauce, add a little bit more if you need to. It's easier to add saltiness and flavoring than it is to take away. So you guys are good. You can come in. I never put you in my, well, you're in this vlog, just not your whole face. I don't put your face in there. There you go. I'll add this part in. Guys, I have an entire audience over here. So soyaki is the next thing. And the very last thing, aside from minced garlic and cilantro, is the Trader Joe's Thai style red curry sauce. I did also try it because at one point this was such a viral recipe that they didn't even have half of these things in stock at Trader Joe's. So I tried it with a different Thai curry sauce. I think it was the yellow one. It is not the same at all. It has to be the red one, and it has to be full fat coconut milk for it to taste good. So other than that, like I said, you're gonna need minced garlic, you're gonna need cilantro, and some sort of like crunchy topping. So you can use like the Trader Joe's crunchy onion, chili garlic, or chili onion, whatever it is. Or the one that I have is a crunchy garlic topping that's really good. I buy it in bulk off of Amazon. So one of those two I'll use. So let me put all of this together. It is super simple. It comes together very, very, very quickly, and it bakes in the oven for 15-20 minutes, and then you're pretty much done. So I do have rice that I already made in the rice cooker. So yeah, dinner will be done in about 20 minutes. Hopefully this view is a good one here, but I'm gonna talk through it instead of putting music over it. So you're gonna take your coconut milk. So now that you have your coconut milk, I have it in both of my dishes. I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons each of the soyaki sauce. Then you're gonna do half of this bottle of the Thai sauce in each one. So I'm gonna use this entire bottle, half here, half here. And this you're just gonna have to eyeball it. Honestly, as long as you have the right ingredients, this is really a foolproof type of recipe. Next thing I'm gonna add is some minced garlic. You could use fresh garlic. I'm just cheating and doing it the easy way and adding, if I could open it. Oh my God, why doesn't this wanna open? Whew, there we go. So I'm gonna do a nice heaping tablespoon in each one. All that's left to do now is whisk it. I have done this with bok choy. I forgot what the other one is. Normally I do bok choy. I don't have that, but I do have kale. I like to add something to kind of bulk it up. So I'm gonna mix it really good, taste it, see if it does need a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit of kale and then add my dumpling and put it in the oven. I need to get myself like a regular little whisk, but a fork will do. Okay, so both are mixed. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a taste just to see if it's like really undersalted or if it's good. So I'm gonna add one more because I feel like it needs just a little bit. All right, that should be good. Now what you're gonna do is I'm gonna add in, I haven't done it with kale before. I'm gonna add a little bit of kale to each one, mix it in, and then put my dumplings in. And honestly, you can't go wrong with whatever veggie you want to throw in here. If you want to do peppers, you can do peppers, bok choy, green onion, whatever it is that you want. But for today, we're going to do kale. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and mix it in. This comes together super, super, super fast. Very simple recipe. Now you're gonna grab your pot stickers, and I'm gonna do 2 bags of these per baking dish. Well, honestly, depending, because this one is much smaller than this one, so I might do 1.5 here and then just do the 2.5 here. However many I can comfortably fit is what I will do. So you can just dump them in. I like to take the time and line them up. Honestly, I don't even know if I can do 1.5. Okay, so that's basically 1 bag. This is much smaller. We might just do 3 bags in total instead of 4. We shall see. Trial and error, guys, trial and error. Maybe I can squeeze a few like extra in between. I think I might only be able to do 3 bags, which is quite all right because this is a lot. Another way that you can do these is just by pan searing these dumplings. That is super quick and easy and really yummy too. Oh, I think I could just fit 3 bags. And 1 more, I'm gonna squeeze it right there. Oh no, there's 1 more. Do you guys hear my baby in the background? Having a good old time with his grandma. So basically, this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna pop this into the oven for 20 minutes. I will flip them over at the very end just so that it all gets really saucy and delicious. Then I top it with the cilantro and the other toppings. So let me put these in the oven and then we'll come back and start chopping up the toppings. One thing I did forget that you could add to it if you like it spicy are like crushed red pepper flakes. So I am gonna add a little bit at the end, but I found a jalapeno. So I'm gonna chop this up and add this and some cilantro, and let me pull out the crunchy garlic topping so I can show you guys. So you have two options. This one is a little bit more readily available, and it is the crunchy chili onion from Trader Joe's. It is very, very good. I use this when I do like my spicy garlic honey shrimp recipe. So you can top it with this. This is my personal favorite. I get this either at the Asian market that's close by, or I will order it on Amazon in bulk. And it is, I don't even know what brand is this, S&B umami topping. I'm not sure. It's mild, so it really doesn't have spice. It is just a really, really nice umami, delicious flavor. This is crunchy garlic, so they're actual little slivers of garlic. Let me see if you can see. That's what it looks like. Super good. I would make eggs in the morning, like soft boiled eggs, and throw a little bit of this on top and have that with like a piece of toast, which actually sounds delicious. I might have that tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, let me get to washing all of my herbs, my jalapeno, chopping it up, and putting it all together at the very end, and then we'll see what my daughter's boyfriend thinks of my cooking. Obviously, I will not show them on camera. I don't show any of my children on camera for safety reasons. Once they're adults, that is completely their choice, but up until then, it's my choice, and my choice is hell no, because the world is very crazy, and I'm not the one. I'm really not. So I keep them offline as much as I can. I show little glimpses here and there. It is difficult because they're my kids. They're part of my everyday life, and if I'm doing stay-at-home mom vlogs, they're my kids, you know what I mean? Like, it's difficult to not show bits and pieces of them, but I will always respect privacy and keep them off of the internet as much as I can. So yeah, that's why you usually don't see, you know, their entire face. Like, I showed like a little snippet of like my daughter's, like from her nose down. You might see her hair in the back, but that's as far as I'll go. So anyway, let me get to chopping up this stuff, and then I will come back when I put everything all together. So this is what we're working with. Cilantro, I like a good amount of cilantro, jalapenos for the spice. Let me chop these up and then put them into the ceviche that I have for my husband, because he will probably have that later on. This is it. Super easy, super yummy. Throw that in there. My husband likes spice. So, there we go. So I'm waiting on the dumplings to be done in the oven, but I kind of wanted to make a little sweet treat. The problem is I don't have any chocolate chips, so I can't do like chocolate chip cookies. I don't have any cocoa powder because I wasted that doing hot chocolate for the girls a few days ago. So I'm not really sure what I could do. So let me scroll really quick online and see, maybe a sugar cookie. I don't know. Let me see what I find. I'm literally looking up cookies with no chocolate chips. Oh, maybe like a snickerdoodle. There's a brown butter chocolate brown butter chocolate chipless cookie with flaky sea salt. I have flaky salt. Brown the butter, brown sugar, eggs, vanilla. I have all that. Flour. Delicious. I think that's what we're gonna do. Brown butter chocolate chipless cookies. So brown butter chipless cookies. Or brown, wouldn't it just be brown butter cookies? I don't know. This recipe seems easy enough, so quick turn of events, we're going to make brown butter cookies. So let me grab all of the stuff for this and get this started. First thing I need to do is brown some butter on the stove. So half a cup of salted butter browned on the stove. While that is browning, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these dishes and tidy up the kitchen, because I can't cook and bake in a messy kitchen. It drives me insane. So let me wash these dishes, put them away, and then I'll come back in a second. So I just took one of them out of the oven. It hit the 20 minutes. I am gonna flip them over and then put them back into the oven for just a few more minutes. Let's do a little flippy-roo and then put it back in the oven. And I'll probably put it back in for maybe like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I think I am also gonna put it up to 375 just because I want these to be like super bubbly hot. So putting this one back in and then flipping this one. Guys, I am multitasking. I'm also gonna move around my brown butter, or my butter that I'm waiting to brown. Second one in. So like I said, I have it at 375 and I'm gonna put it back in for to 10 minutes. While I'm doing that, guys, the chaos today is just chaosing. So I don't know if I need to have it at a higher temperature. It's like on the lowest that it could be. So I'm gonna put it up just a little bit and see if I can speed this process up just a tad. I think I'm gonna tilt it. So at this point, you're gonna grab your, look at this. I have brand new white labels. I think the white with the wooden cap would look really nice. So I'm gonna redo this maybe later on in this video, I'm not sure. But you're gonna grab your crushed red pepper flakes and throw a few on top. If you like it spicy, if you don't, please don't do this. You're gonna grab your jalapenos and sprinkle those in. Again, if spice is not your friend, don't do this. But there's something about fresh jalapenos that I love. And then you're gonna grab cilantro. Let's see how much of this I actually use, but you're gonna grab some cilantro, throw that on top. The rest of this I will put in a Ziploc bag and use later on this week. And the very last step is grab your crunchy garlic or the chili onion crunch from Trader Joe's. Add some of that on top. This thing is so delicious. It's my favorite, and a little more for good measure. All right, guys, this is what she's looking like. Absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna plate some up. We're doing paper plates because I've washed dishes like 3 times already and I'm just not in the mood. So paper plates, white rice, dumplings, and call it good. She said he eats a lot, so.
Ay, más si quieres.
And there's some like chili crunch, and then there's garlic if you want to put it on top. You like it?
Yeah.
Because if you did, I was gonna kick you out. No, I'm joking. All right, so I'm gonna work on these cookies while the kids eat. It seems like a pretty simple recipe. It's just the salted butter that you put on the stovetop, simmer it, and turn it into brown butter. Brown sugar, granulated sugar, an egg, vanilla extract, flour, baking soda, and salt. And then you have to chill this for 30 minutes before forming them into little balls and then baking them. So I'm gonna get this done now so that I can have it chill for a little bit. I will put the recipe down below in case you're interested. If it turns out good. If it tastes like shit, then I won't put anything down there. But if it turns out good, then I'll show you guys. Half a cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 egg, and it says 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, but I have vanilla paste, which I think is a lot more flavorful. And it leaves really nice little specks of vanilla in your pastries. I honestly don't have a lot of this, so I'm gonna use the little bit that I have in here. I don't have a regular whisk, but I do have like this bread whisk that I use when I make bread, so that'll do. 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. So this is the reality, guys, of cooking and filming and all that while you have a family. Kids, dogs. I spilled flour on my phone. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt. I'm not gonna go grab my 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just gonna do half of this here. That looks about right. It's the cookie dough. I'm gonna cover it with some saran wrap, put it in the fridge to chill for 30 minutes, and then we will come back and make some cookies for these kids. I have a feeling that this recipe, I'm talking a little bit lower because my son just fell asleep, but I have a feeling that this recipe is gonna be really good. So I just went ahead and printed it, and I'm going to put it in my recipe binder. Let me pull you down and show you guys. So I went ahead and printed it, and I have this recipe binder with a different tab for desserts, side dishes, bread, seafood, pasta, etc. I mainly have like bread recipes and dessert recipes in here right now. So I'm going to add this into the dessert one. I literally closed it on my ring. I was expecting the dough to be a little bit firmer, or not firmer, softer, but it's actually kind of firm, like Play-Doh. I don't even think I need to do the little thing to make them round because they kind of are cute and round. I'm gonna sprinkle some flaky salt and then transfer them over to the wire racks and let them cool. All right, guys, it is many days later. Are we surprised? I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Are we surprised? The answer is always no. But to be fair, I have just been super busy. And then my baby, I believe he's teething, like for real now. And we've been crib training because for a while he was sleeping in his bassinet and then he wasn't. Then he was co-sleeping and now we're trying to get him back in his crib. It's been a journey. It's been. So I'm in my backyard because I'm actually starting another video, which is gonna be my gardening video. So be on the lookout for that one coming soon. But I wanted to close this video out because I didn't realize that it was gonna be so long with me talking through recipes and things like that. I thought it was going to be days in the life. It turned out to be a day in the life pretty much, but that's okay. So yeah, if you guys are still here and still watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here and share my life, my mom life, my stay-at-home mom life, my recipes, my gardening, all the things in between. So yeah, I would love to have you here. And that is it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.